Hi, babe. Welcome to the Horror Babe Show. I'm your host, Chelsea Beller. You may not know this about me, but I have a deep love and passion and enthusiasm for the Final Destination movies. I watched them when I was in high school and I could not get enough of them. I could not wait for the next one to come out. I'm dating myself, but that was over a dozen years ago. And all these years later, I'm still the crazy laughing chick in the theater going, I love these movies. I love them. They're just so fun. It's the adrenaline junkie, I think, hiding inside this sweet, soft exterior. That's the only reason I can come up with. Like, it's the same thing. Why we watch horror movies anyway, right? Like, it's the adrenaline, it's the scares, but these are just so jam-packed of adrenaline, of jump scares, of what the fuck is going on? So, without further ado, let's review Final Destination Bloodlines. Before we get into that, here's a spooky reminder that you can support the show with a one-time, single-time donation to buymeacoffee.com. You can become a Patreon member and get exclusive and early access to your favorite horror hostess. Last but not least, I have a merch shop. That's right, I sell merchandise of Horror Babe Show. You too can sport Horror Babe paraphernalia, hats, shirts, stickers, whatever you like. Show off you too are a horror babe. Because I know you are. In here. I have to make these ridiculous because it's the only way I can get through them. All of these links live in the description below. Thanks, babe. There will be little spoilers and big spoilers, so please be advised. I will make sure to note the big spoilers for sure. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet because I don't know if you can hear this, but there's some kind of outdoor party happening. They have a mic and an outdoor screen or something. So let's just hope and pray you can't hear it too. And let's get into it. Released May 16th, 2025, Final Destination Bloodlines is a horror mystery movie directed by Zach Lipovsky and Adam Stein. This is the 6th installment of the franchise. Final Destination 5 came out in 2011. What? It was that long ago. This film follows the story of Iris Campbell, who cheated death in 1968, and now death has come for her family. Bloodlines. Do you get it now? Do you? Her granddaughter, Stephanie Reyes, played by Caitlin Santajuana, is having these horrible nightmares, reliving the premonition her grandmother had all those years ago. Her grandmother had this premonition that everyone at the top of this Seattle Space Needle lookalike was going to die horrible, horrible deaths following the collapse of this tower. But she ended up saving hundreds of lives that night, including Tony Todd's character, William Bloodworth. Now, death is coming for Stephanie, her mother, her brother, her uncle, and her 3 cousins. All because they survived or are the descendants of the survivors. This was a great cast. I mean, sure, it was clear to me that some of the actors were newer, a little less experienced, but like, no one can really match Tony Todd's experience, right? All in all, I thought each of these characters really helped tell the tale of this ridiculous story of death. Specifically, the standouts to me were the lead, Caitlin, Tio Briones, who plays her brother, and their cousin Erik, who's played by Richard Harmon. Erik, I think, is my favorite character in this movie. He's kind of the lovable punk. We've all known Erik. We all love Erik, but we try not to get too involved in Erik's little schemes because he tends to get into some shit. That's Erik in a nutshell. And I absolutely loved his character. I thought he was so fun, and his dry wit just got me at times. He's truly a fun character. He kind of led it for me. With the introduction of Erik, I was like, oh, I saw this death in the trailer. That's a spoiler, but actually, it's not. Here's a spoiler. That's not how he dies. So if you don't know, there's a trailer for this film. There's a trailer that includes a tattoo parlor. Actually, you can watch the trailer with me and my reaction in this trailer reaction video. I'll link it above and below. Basically, a series of horrible events happen in this tattoo parlor, and the audience is led to believe, of course, that Erik is dead, because there's no way he survived, but he did. Somehow, miraculously, he survives, and then you're led to believe that, oh, he's safe because, another spoiler, I won't say it, but you're led to believe for a reason that, oh, he's not in the death queue. Oh my God. He dies in the most horrific way. I could not control my squeals and squirms. I was squirming in my seat. I was so tense. Every moment is worse than the last. Like, it's so bad. And so we all think, oh, but he's not supposed to die. However, Tony Todd in the previous scene just said, when you fuck with death, shit happens. I don't think he said shit happens, but he implied it. Oh, God. Okay. We're taking a serious turn here, because speaking of dear, sweet Tony Todd, may that man rest in peace. This was his last movie. He's in one scene, and this is a pretty big spoiler. Tony Todd says goodbye in this film. And I have never cried during a Final Destination movie, because why would you? But I had to hold back tears in the theater. I was so sad watching this, because he's so earnest in it. And I later found out the director asked him, why don't you just say what you would say to your fans, what you want to leave your fans with? Oh, that's heartbreaking. And he does. He says the most touching things. I get choked up thinking about it. This sweet man, he knew, everybody knew he would pass on soon. And so they like gave him the floor, you know? They were like, hey, we know. Why don't you just, you take it. Do what you want, you know? It's really sweet. And I've never felt a sentiment like this during one of these films, but oh my God, may that man rest in peace. Sweet man. We're gonna take a hard left turn here onto the subject of these movies don't make any sense. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's no point arguing with you. You're right. If if the person on the other side of this, watching this right now, is going, I don't like these movies, they don't make any sense, I'm here to tell you, you're right. I'm also here to tell you, don't watch them. Because that's not what it's for, right? It's not. These movies are not made to make sense. If you're sitting there going, these movies don't make any sense, you're trying to make sense of them, trying to make sense of these movies is like trying to avoid death, right? This is what these movies have taught us. It can't be done. You just can't. There are viewers out there who go, why doesn't death just kill them off quickly? Give them like a brain aneurysm or something. I don't know. What kills you quickly? Brain stuff. And it's like, okay, what would that entail? Right? Like, what would that be? A person sitting in a hospital gown just waiting for death? Or, you know, someone going to get groceries, going about their day, and then suddenly they're not? That's not really fun, right? That's not entertaining. That's not what I want to watch. I don't want to watch that. It's not interesting. It's just life, unfortunately. Like, that is life. And I think that's why I love these movies. Like, they take me out of reality, because reality can be really all consuming, right? It can be a lot, especially these days. Like, there's too much going on politically, economically. Pick one. Pick a lead. Emotionally, physically. There's stuff going on, and it's a lot. And that's, I think, why we watch movies, right? So we can like escape. And specifically, these movies, they bring you to a different world. This is a world where death is after you and crazy shit happens. Like, I find that fun. I find that tremendously entertaining. That's why I go, right? So it's okay if these movies aren't for you. They're not for everyone. I asked 5 of my friends to go see this movie with me, and they were like, we love you, but no. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I ended up seeing this with my boyfriend, Mike, of Mike's Monsters. He begrudgingly came with me. And good news, he actually enjoyed it. So a win for everyone. But again, he was like, yeah, I don't think I really want to watch the other ones, but this is really entertaining. So that was fun for me. And it was fun for me to sit next to him while I'm, you know, chewing my thumb and looking at him go, oh. No, he wasn't really hiding behind his hands that much. All right, so big spoiler here. I'm a huge fan of a good bookend. This movie had, I think, the best bookend I've ever seen. If you're not familiar with a bookend, basically the beginning of the movie and the end of the movie mirror each other. So it's almost the same scene. And it just kind of like gives you that feeling of like a wraparound, a tied in a bow kind of feel. Again, big spoiler here. So if you want to just skip this, you totally can. So the first scene begins with a shot of a railroad and a red hot rod driving by. The last scene is also a red hot rod driving by a railroad, but a train derails from the railroad, crashes onto this suburban road where the lead, Stephanie, and her brother Charlie happen to be. They sprint away from this train, plowing into this neighborhood, crashing into every single suburban home, just becoming an absolute wreck, plowing into the street, nearly kills Stephanie and her brother when they escape. Everything's fine until it's so good. The train stops. Everything's frozen for a second. Ooh, we made it. And then a logging truck. I can't even finish saying it. A logging truck plows into the train. The log comes loose and smushes Stephanie and Charlie, killing them, making them guacamole. Chef's kiss. Chef's kisses. All the chefs are kissing each other because it's that good. Oh my God. I loved this with my whole heart because why the fuck not? Why the Why Why not? It's brilliant. It makes me want to write an entire franchise just to have a moment like that. It's so good. Why not throw in the thing that everyone remembers from this franchise into the last scene of this movie? Brilliant. I couldn't stop smiling or laughing as we left the theater and people were giving me weird looks. It was fantastic. Oh, I will be thinking about that for days, weeks, months even. I'll bring it up in another review just to be like, oh my god, do you guys remember this? Overall, I give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. It's so entertaining. If you want to just lose your mind, be entertained, don't think about it. Don't think about it too much. Go watch it. It was incredibly entertaining, and if that's why you're going to watch these movies, then you're in for the thrill of your life. That's it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to rate the kills of this movie, because I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. I would for sure rate the kills of this movie if you want. So just let me know. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd to see what I'm watching and what I'm rating. Bye, babe. Okay, bye.